Okay, everybody, we're going to play one more game on the Nintendo Wii U, and that is Jeopardy. So once again, it's time for the Jeopardy. Let's see how we do. Here we go. Time for the Jeopardy.
This is Jeopardy! Please welcome our contestants. Player 1. Player 2. Player 3. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thank you, Johnny Gilbert, and thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. Let's take you right now into the Jeopardy round. Clues are worth $200 to $1,000 in these categories. Let's visit India. Punjab. Medicine. Sounds like do, re, mi, etc. Celebrity siblings. And the New Testament. Player 1, gridiron stars Peyton and Eli.
What is Manning?
Okay, player 1. That's right, way to go. Player 1, music makers Branford and Winton.
What is Marsalis?
Okay, player 1. Yes. Actresses Meg and Jennifer.
What is Tilly?
Yes, player 1. Filmmakers Joel and Ethan.
What is Cohen?
Okay, player 1. Yes. Figure skaters Sarah and Emily.
What is Hughes?
Let's hear it, player 1. Correct. Player 1.
Let's visit India.
Northern India is the birthplace of this religion started by Siddhartha.
What is Buddhism?
Player 1. Correct. Under the East India Company and then the government, this country ruled most of India until 1947.
What is Great Britain?
Player 1.
Or England, rather.
That's it. In India, a mahout is a keeper of these animals.
What are cows?
It's player 1.
No. What are elephants?
Hey, you're right. Eden Gardens in Calcutta is the world's largest stadium for this sport, popular in India. Okay, player 1.
What is cricket?
Yes. He was India's first prime minister. Player 1.
Who is Jawaharlal Nehru?
That's it.
Medicine 200.
You get to pick again. A cold that lasts longer than a week may indicate inflammation of these air spaces in the skull.
What are the sinuses?
Okay, player 1. Good. Player 1. Sarah?
Red blood cells are distorted into a particular shape and don't carry oxygen well in patients with this type of anemia.
What is sickle cell?
Player 1. Yes. Please suspect Rocky Mountain spotted fever even in patients from the Carolinas, as it's an area with lots of these critters. Yes, player one?
What are ticks?
That's correct. Player one? A stent is a tube often used to hold these open, especially the coronary ones.
What are arteries?
It's player one. Right. Player one? The air puff test, a measure of eye pressure, is used to diagnose this condition.
What is glaucoma?
Player one? Good for you.
The New Testament for 200.
Player one? Jesus grew up in this town in the southern part of Galilee.
What is
Let's
Bethlehem?
hear it, player one.
Or Nazareth? Let's try Nazareth.
Correct. In Luke, this angel told Zacharias that his wife Elizabeth would bear a son, and thou shalt call him John.
Who is Gabriel?
Player one? Right. Answer? The Daily Double.
Let's do it.
You are in the lead right now. The clue. The book of John records him as saying, "Except I shall see in his hands the print of the nails, I will not believe."
Who is Thomas?
You have maintained your lead. There you go. Select. Jesus was referring to this fisherman when he said, "Upon this rock I will build my church."
Who is Jonah?
It's player one.
No. Who is Peter?
Good. On the road to Damascus, this future epistle writer was asked by Jesus, "Why persecutest thou me?" Player one?
Who is Paul?
Good.
Wow.
Select
Good job,
again.
George.
Since 1947, the historic region of Punjab has been divided between these two countries.
What are India and Pakistan?
It's player one. Right you are. As part of his easternmost conquests, this Greek's armies occupied the Punjab around 327 BC. Okay, player one.
Who is Alexander the Great?
Right.
Although he was really Macedonian.
In the 1840s, this European power fought two costly wars over the Punjab before annexing the region outright. Let's hear it, player one.
What is Great Britain?
Correct. In this Kipling work, the title orphan's father was a sergeant in an Irish regiment in the Punjab.
What is Captain's Courageous?
Player one?
No. What is Gunga Din? No.
Anyone else? Here's the correct response. Kim. Please pick it. Predominant in the Punjab, this religion has origins in both Hinduism and Islam. Yes, player one?
What is Sikhism?
That's correct. Player one. A Katharine Hepburn memoir.
What is me?
It's player one. Hey, you're right. It's a long, long way to go to this 20th letter of the Arabic alphabet. It's player one.
What is Fa?
That's it. Bangladesh produces about 60,000 metric tons of this a year. It's player one.
What is T?
Right. Double talk phrase that followed "ooh" in the title of a 1973 album by The Faces.
What is La La?
It's player one. You got it. And the last clue for $1,000. It's Spanish for sun.
What is Ray?
Player one?
Oh no, it's Soul.
Sorry, that's wrong.
Oh,
Anyone else? Here's what we were looking for. Soul. Player 2 is in third place, which means, of course, Player 2 will select first in Double Jeopardy. Categories for the Double Jeopardy round are the human body, the Bible. Notice the quotation marks on the B. What a TV character. The 1930s. Ain't we got pun? And religion. Player 2, you're in command of the board as we continue, right? W.H. Auden wrote of this Civil War-torn country, history to the defeated may say alas, but cannot help nor pardon.
What is Spain?
Okay, Player 1. Correct. As the Depression hit Europe, this figure in Belgium went from 5.4% in 1930 to 23.5% in 1932.
What is unemployment?
Player 1? Right you are. Melvin Purvis gained fame, more than Hoover liked, as head of the FBI's office in this city. It's Player 1.
What is New York?
No, sorry. Anyone else? Player 2. No, that's not right. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Yes, Player 3? That's correct. Player 3, you start. In August of 1939, Germany signed a non-aggression pact with this nation. It's Player 1.
What is the Soviet Union?
Yep. In 1932, he said Huey Long and Douglas MacArthur were the two most dangerous men in the country. Yes, Player 1?
Who is Franklin Delano Roosevelt?
That's it.
Ain't we got pun 400?
Player 1. A scholarly paper on punning restaurant names was titled Do Drop In and This Vegetable Entertain You.
What is lettuce?
Player 1? Correct. A presidential exhibit at the National Postal Museum was called This to the Chief.
What is mail?
Let's hear it, Player 1. That's right. Way to go. About comparing a pair of Beatles, a punchline in Master and Commander is choose the lesser of two these.
What are weevils?
It's Player 1. Hey, you're right. That's it. One of the daily doubles. And you're in the lead. And the clue. 8 months pregnant, Jolie Fisher did a cabaret act entitled From Here to This.
What is maternity?
Congratulations, you're still in first, Player 1. We were punning on Glenn Miller. A 1985 film with Gina Davis as a vampire was called This 65000. Yes, Player 1?
What is Transylvania?
That's correct.
The Bible for 400.
We return to you, Player 1. Her first husband was the Hittite Uriah. David was second.
Who is Bathsheba?
Let's hear it, Player 1. Correct. The chief god of the Canaanites.
Who is Baal?
Let's hear it, Player 1. Yes. The youngest son of Jacob and Rachel. It's Player 1.
Who is Benjamin?
Yes. He traveled with Paul to spread Jesus' teachings until they disagreed and separated. Player 1?
Who was Bartholomew?
No. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Here's the correct response. Barnabas. Player 1, choose. It's at his feast that Daniel interprets the writing on the wall. Let's hear it, Player 1.
Who was Belshazzar?
That's correct. Player 1. The part of your eye that looks like a black circle is called this. It's the center of the iris.
I'm going to say what is the pupil?
Okay, Player 1. You are correct. Otoliths are found in the vestibule of the inner part of this organ.
I'm going to go with what is the ear.
Let's hear it, Player 1. Good. This main artery of the heart is said to resemble a cane with its arch at the top of the heart. Okay, Player 1.
I'm going to say what's the aorta. Aorta.
Yes. This part of the brain, just above the brainstem, is about the size of an orange. It's Player 1.
What is the cerebellum?
That's correct. Here's Jimmy to start us off.
A low arch can cause the foot to roll inward too much when running, an effect called over this.
Okay, Player 1.
What is extension?
Nope.
Oh, well.
Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? It's Player 3. Yeah! That's it. Player 3, start us. Well, golly! He left his job and home in Mayberry to join the Marine Corps.
Who is Gomer Pyle?
It's Player 1. Good for you.
I'll take one a TV character for 800.
On the Addams Family, he was married to Morticia.
Who is Gomez?
Yes, Player 1? That's correct. Player 1?
Oh, daily double!
Yes, sir. The second daily double. Here is your daily double clue. Pavel was the first name of this Star Trek character, played by Walter Koenig.
Who is Chekhov?
You have maintained your lead. Way to go. You get to pick again, Player 1. During a dream sequence, it was revealed that this Richard Dean Anderson character had the first name Angus.
Who is MacGyver?
Yes, Player 1? Yeah! That's it. Player Hardcore fans of Gilligan's Island know that this character's real name is Roy Hinckley. Yes, Player 1?
Who is the professor?
That's right. Way to go. Please pick it. People of this religion call Christians and Jews, their fellow monotheists, al-Kitab, people of the book. Yes, Player 1?
What is Islam?
Yes. You get one of three major branches of Christianity. It originated in a 16th century Reformation. It's Player 1.
What is Protestantism?
Right. So this term for a Jewish house of worship comes from the Greek for meeting.
What's a synagogue?
Okay, Player 1. That is correct. Player 1. Begin this act, part of penance, by saying, "Bless me, Father, for I have sinned." Then spill the beans. Yes, Player 1?
What is confession?
That's it. And the $2,000 clue? Zen, a branch of this Asian religion, aims for satori, or enlightenment. Yes, Player 1?
What is Buddhism?
Yes.
All right, Final Jeopardy is about to commence.
Only two of you will be going on to Final Jeopardy. Sorry, Player 2. So much depends on how you do in the final Jeopardy category, which today is famous names.
All right.
Please
I'm
enter
gonna
your
go for
name.
106,800.
Here you are, players, the final Jeopardy clue. In the 19th century, he created a new type of reference work, a dictionary named from the Greek for treasury.
Who is Peter Roget? If that's right, I go up to $250,000.
And your response?
You said Peter Roget.
And that correct
Yep,
response
so I'm gonna
will
end up with
add-
$250,000, and I'll see you all for another
And
game.
your response? And that correct response will add... Congratulations, Player One. You are our new champion. So long, everybody.